we seem to be a wee bit stuck here. I think maybe sending my entire fleet to do this little escort mission for Margaret Hunt might have been a little bit overkill. But it did say that, you know, monitors, battle cruisers, stuff like that would probably be advantageous. And, well, I have this massive fleet. I'm not doing anything with it. Might as well, right? Welcome back, everybody, to probably what is going to be the finale of the Juan Island Challenge. And it was definitely an interesting one, I gotta admit, like, because you have to really pre-plan and think about how you're going to be able to bring everything over, and what do you need for this, and how do you even get to the point of having the investors with the World's Fair, all that good stuff. So I had a lot of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. I want to take a moment to thank YouTube channel members El Davo, Doozy, Crimson Jack, Carl London, Mr. Robert, Fra Nicola, Mr. Major, and Mario. Thank you guys for supporting the channel in an additional way. Along with everybody who's new here, do know, once the series is over, which is probably going to be this episode, as I indicated, I will be sharing the save file. It'll only be on Discord where you can get it, okay? So if you're not part of the Discord, link is in the description along the main channel page. There's also Instagram and Twitch. I stream on Twitch every Sunday to the best of my ability from 10 to 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So definitely bear that in mind. Naturally, it's only if you can ever make it. You know, that's always important to mention, because I don't really want to be stressing people out. Like, you have to be there. Otherwise, I'm going to be, like, hunting you down, throwing a brick at you. No, that's not the thing. But we're doing this little escort mission. I don't think that there's anything that we're fighting at the moment, so I guess we can get...
has had their island seized.
Huh? Oh, snap. Well... it's a damn good thing I have trade rights with it. Oh my god, one battle cruiser did it? I think there was like a big fight here. There's a lot of loot in here. I want to try to go find it, see what we have. Margaret Hunt did us a solid. And we're tactically avoiding all of Alonzo's islands, which kind of low-key sucks. Like, I wanted to fight him. I might get over here and fight this island and try to take all the shares.
I could twist your face.
I know I'm cute, but, I mean, okay. I don't know what you expect me to say with that one, homie. So, we are having a little bit of an engineer workforce crisis, and that is just because, well, coffee is definitely a problem, along with fur coats that are constantly coming to and from. I don't know if I have any coming through the docklands at the moment. I do not. That's also a wee bit of a problem. I'm gonna see. Oh yeah, I swapped that out for glass. Okay, let's go ahead and get those fur coats back here because we're going to need them urgently. How about this? No, that great. Put that in there. Yeah, get 193. That should be sufficient enough. We have all of our steam motors go straight to dealing with that problem. Oh, I did notice something else as well. So we're not really working on reinforced concrete at all. So I'm going to swap that out to let's just do this. We already have maxed out on the furs, don't we? Yeah, we already have that maxed out. So use the sewing machines to bring in all of the iron, which we're also doing with the coal. Absolutely necessary. Maybe we can use these red peppers or something. We have a bunch of red peppers in here. What can we bring in? Well, we don't need any beer. We already got that. I think... let's see. We have to bring in chocolate, so let's try to do this. A 5-to-1 ratio. Oh, that's nice. How about we do this? 500, and we get a nifty 100. And we're also doing that there, too, because our investors are going to be wanting chocolate with or without nuts. Oh, we can also give chocolate to these guys. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, well, we're doing it.
It's a surprising...
and I believe we are able to make this all the way over there. Nice. Where's this other ship? Hopefully the flotsam won't go away by the time we get here. There's like 3 little bits left, but I think for the most part we should be good. Yeah, engineer workforce not being too happy with me right now. How are we doing with this? We're mostly waiting on the filaments to get in here, and we're using filaments to also produce these lovely light bulbs.
Manufacturing.
Which I am kind of considering stopping as well. If I can just... hold on, let's see how good this chocolate thing is going to be. Because it only give us 1 engineer so far, and a little bit of our money. But in the grand scheme of things, I would really prefer us to also have 2 each. That helps us out quite a bit. Maybe I can stop this out.
Production has stopped.
There we go. Stop that. Because I think we're good with our spectacles for a little bit of time, right? And we had to legitimately go all the way to the top of the map to hand this in. Where are we? Okay. Nice. I don't know where the heck it went, but at least we did that for her. All right, I'm going to move into position. I want to attack Alonzo's other island. We're definitely going to lose a ship or two because I know he has so many of those flamethrowers over there. It's crazy. And he has some ships, so this is going to be a big fight.
Remarkable.
Oh, no worries. Totally forgot that it was for you. Even though I did mention that it was for Margaret Hunt, right? So he has a bulk of these flamethrowers right over on this side. This is going to hurt big time, along with this.
Fable, I have been proud and must be punished.
Okay, Jesus Christ.
Attention to the Admiral.
Let's go over here, and we are going to engage. The Big Betty is going to be the one that fires at us first and already did some damage to us. All right, can we fire at this? Nope, 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 nope. Fire at what I tell you. Fire at what I tell you, please.
Established.
Please fire at the target I tell you to fire at. Thank you. Yeah, we're going to lose a lot more than one ship. It's just a bad spot, too, because we're right on the edge of the map as well. Why is this one ship firing at that goddamn Big Betty? I told it not to. How many ships have we lost? We've probably lost a decent chunk. Because these flamethrowers are ridiculous. Okay, that's out. I'm going to deal with that Big Betty now, because we're already in range and like half of my ships were firing at it to begin with. Can you all not go over there, maybe?
Drive the rigging.
Yep, nope. This ship has a death wish. Okay. No, that's fine. That's fine. Do what you gotta do. Soak up the damage so we can get in there. I think I lost like half of my ships now. Such a stupid harbor defense. I swear to God. This is the dumbest thing they've ever made and put in this game. Flamethrower towers that literally fire farther than the cannon towers do. Absolutely insane. Okay, where are we firing at? We need to fire, probably take out that repair crane next. Does he have any other island defenses anywhere? Oh, yeah. What are we... Oh. He's firing at that. Doesn't matter, I can always rebuild the fleet. Okay, this ship is going to go down as well. Okay, next one is going to be that repair crane, please. These firing arcs are absolutely crazy. Please stop firing at the shit that I tell you not to fire at! Oh my God. Absolutely insane. At least we kept our flagship alive. And yes, I am considering the Invicta our flagship. I'm gonna have to go to Anne and purchase some more guns from her. Or I can set a buy order. It's also something I can do. Which I think I'm gonna do right now, even. Go over here and say like, hey dude, I ran out a whole bunch of cannons. Can you please supplement this? Thank you. Because guess what? She's got guns.
Raise the Corsair claw.
There you go. So I'll rebuild the fleet by the end of the episode. That ship's also going to go down.
We'll fight on if you need it.
I'm pretty sure like most of this junk... Oh my God, those are weapons. Okay. I probably want to try to find some of the items. Not all of them, some of them. 4 of our ships on the line are remaining. Not that fantastic. Or maybe I just go and buy a whole bunch.
Class.
He doesn't have anything, does he? Nope.
I have you down as a wife.
No, you really don't, man. Does he have any flamethrowers in the other one? Where, hold on, over here. Yeah, look at that, man. Bullshit. 2 of them. We can probably destroy this whole harbor area by the time we get more ships up in here.
Fleet awaiting orders.
And hopefully the island capitulates, but I have a feeling we're going to have to go over to the other side and deal with that. Yeah, we lost, like, a lot of our fleet in this engagement, but whatever. Such is life when you have to deal with that many freaking flamethrowers, am I right?
Engage.
Island morale is actually pretty damn good. I'm going to go over and hopefully try to skirmish with those other spots.
Attention for the
Maybe I
Admiral.
might be able to outrange it with the Invicta. I think I might be able to. It's gonna take a hot second in order to do it, but let's see. What's the range on this? It seems like I might be able to. Hold on. Because I want to keep this thing going. Now we're gonna have to use legitimate tactics. These guys can just fire at the harbor area in general. Okay, how are we doing here? 2 minutes until this thing's done. We only need 19 more filaments, and then we are good for the World's Fair. Hell yeah. And there should be nothing else that fires at us over here, so I'm happy about that. Okay, fire at that from afar. Where's your range? Your range is there? Look at that. Look at that. Okay, fire at this, but stay at this range. Thank you. This ship can just go straight through because, yeah, we just do not care. We have this nifty little flag that tells us that, hey, we can go wherever the hell we want. And then once that flamethrower's out... Oh, we got it!
What brutality, if I may say so.
Okay, well, we're gonna claim all the shares.
You gained an influence bonus.
Okay, cool. Let's pick up some of this stuff. So we lost a big chunk of the fleet, but somehow, miraculously, the other ships that were worth the damn are still here. The horse is also still here. Okay, yeah, probably, you know, the horse is the one that carried the day. 100%. And because of this, and I don't think we have any more room. Do we have room in here? We have room for something else. Let's see what we can grab. These guys can go home.
On the bright side, it'll be over.
Quiet you.
Finally embracing a just cause.
Not really, because you're extorting me every single time. Can I build more of the ships on the line now? No, and still hasn't delivered any cannons. I need cannons, dude. Maybe I just make a ship and go buy some cannons. How about that? How about them apples? I'm going to do exactly that. And then how are we doing here? 284. Not too shabby. Actually, you know what? I consider this a worthwhile attack. Even though we did lose most of the ships, that's another island you guys can just snag from him. Right there, very easily. Oh my god. What the hell is he doing? You know what? How about this island? Yeah, so this island of his is also up for grabs. I'm pretty sure the other ones are too. Wait. Bad.
If you eat it
Mine.
from the inside out,
Okay, yeah, you weirdo.
I may reciprocate.
Okay, yeah, reciprocate, do whatever the hell you want. I'm also gonna grab your New World place, by the way. How much you got here?
If you
I've
eat
started the
it from
process.
inside out,
Okay, you just said that.
I may reciprocate.
Yep. You see what I'm dealing with here? Oh, you know what? I do have some ships here, too, which have been protecting this little bay area and blockading everything that Alonzo's been throwing at us, so that's pretty good. I hear the illness again. What the hell? Is there an illness happening here? No, it seems like it's just fine. What the hell? Well, he has some ships over here.
Agreed a peace deal.
Oh, okay. That's all right. That's okay. I'll live with it.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Yeah, let's get these ships back home. I do want to put all their stuff away and then probably
Fleet en route.
just keep them in this harbor area until I can build some more. Which I'm surprised why she hasn't come yet and delivered more guns for me. Unless I do have some now. I didn't check. But fast forward this because we're mainly waiting for the World's Fair to be completed. And that is the end of our nifty campaign that we have here. Because I completely got rid of all the guns that I was putting around.
We've run out of cabins.
Oh, we don't even have any of these? Well, we still have soap, so that's fine. 484 engineers is wonderful. Okay, we're giving them the fur coats now. I'm not giving fur coats to artisans. There's no point. 1 minute left on this. We still need 6 more filaments, and then we should be all good to go. Hell yeah. And where'd the Invicta go? Invicta is right over here? Perfect. Not bad.
Ship constructed.
Okay, where is that ship? I
Ready
need
for a
you
challenge.
to go over to Anne, please. Please, and get me all the cannons. I'm not sure how much beautification work we should be doing around this thing, but quite frankly, it's not going to be in a great spot anyway. Look at what it's looking at. But the cool thing is, when you guys have this save file, you don't have to stick to the conditions that I put in this whole thing. You can start working on like steamships. You can start, I don't know, rebuilding the big fleet if you really want. I've just been holding on to it since Kingdom Come, so doesn't really matter. What's happening over here? Oh, it's just a little gunboat convoy. Interesting. Okay, I want you to buy all the cannons.
Better hope you can hold your own with a rapier.
I definitely can. In fact, I prefer scimitar. Yeah, this isn't menacing at all. Margaret Hunt just coming into my main harbor area, delivering some champagne and some schnapps with a battle cruiser. Yeah, it's just business as usual, champs.
Your trade shows remarkable devotion. Remarkable.
Yeah, you know what? I was just talking about you, and lo and behold, you decided to show up. So that's all well and good. It's all done. So now we just need to wait until my clipper gets in here with all the cannons. What's this bringing in? Some rum. Not a lot of it, but still some. And we're going to turn this in. That way, I can at least set the fleet to be rebuilt. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that's it. That's all the cannons I got, apparently. So let's just do this. 2 on there. Perfect. Alrighty, gang. Well, this is completely worthwhile, and I love this moment every time. 3, 2, 1. Ah, yes. The World's Fair has been completed. So what do we do here?
Engineers are the keystones. Stuff they come up with boggles the mind. The least we owe them is to get them down from the attic and into normal society.
Nah, they're fine. So more than likely what I would go for is science and innovation. But we don't even have enough of the our lovely investors in order to do that.
I've made a comprehensive list of changes.
Let's see. I can give him some coffee. Probably that'll solve the issue, right? I should have coffee in here. I stopped the coffee for like a hot second in order to allow the engineers to be more prevalent. How many do we have? 248? Oh, yeah, we're fine. So we can get to work on all these things again.
Dust is forming.
No, it's not. You can start on all this because that's where a lot of the engineer workforce was going to anyway.
Missing all the elements to
So don't worry about that. We're just waiting to get back up to 5,000 investors in order to get this thing at least started up. And what I would...
your braces and thrust into the unknown.
Oh, yeah. I forgot about this. All right, what you want? I forgot about it, even though I did say that it's a thing.
Let the sails fill.
Wait, we used all of our steam motors, didn't we? I think we did. Damn it. Yeah, we did. Well, we're going to have to make some more. We're going to get rid of that. Put 40 guns there. I'm going to do something kind of stupid. Kind of. I'm going to put a buy order for advanced weapons.
Ah, you're ready.
Okay, what you want? Take a photo of the World's Fair.
If you pop off now, you'll be back in time for tennis.
Low-key, this is actually a pretty nice picture, but I can't take it from that distance. Okay, there we go. Nice. What else do you want, Archie?
I am quite penetrated by your kindness.
Yes, I know. I know. What's next? Okay, photography. Yep.
Righty-ho.
Yep. Update on the Great Eastern. That is what we're working towards.
Ship of the line reporting in.
Okay, what do we need? Steel reserves are rather low.
You're ready.
Retrieve the massive propeller. Okay. Yeah, that's right in front of Alonzo's place, so let me just...
What shall I tell Her Majesty?
I don't care what you tell her. It's not like she's going to remember you anyway. Okay, where is this thing? It's over here.
Steady her course.
Let's go and pick that massive propeller up. What the hell is happening here? Why is he moving everywhere? I don't understand what Archie's doing. There's also a quest out here somewhere.
I need out with me lowly troubles.
I once had a taste of that canned food artisans enjoy so much and loved it. I only wish I was able to afford some, if only for my wedding fee. Why you want canned food for your wedding, honey?
But I've a favour to ask.
This is like the worst possible thing you could ask for.
Gone and done it.
Yeah, unfortunately, I had some.
We'll gather and toast your elf.
And you give me grapes. Dude, put the grapes down. Don't eat the damn canned food. What the hell? What's she thinking?
Ship constructed.
Great. Love to hear it. What's this now? Coffee.
A victim of my own satisfaction, I fear I become Entitled?
You are entitled because you're probably going to ask for coffee and your ass doesn't even deserve coffee.
This is an exception.
Thank you, but I need cannons from you. This game woke up and chose violence today, apparently.
Meaning to my existence.
Sure.
I don't know if I'd chop you up right away.
Is he flirting with me? I'm
Frigate
taken.
first class.
Okay, what was that thing from the artisan?
Rapture. Rejuvenation.
Dude, you're garbage. Get out of here. Outstanding.
New orders?
Okay, I don't know if the Invicta needs to be over here, but I'm just gonna get all my ships back together. We're gonna get the gang back together.
Fleet moving in convoy.
Had a rip-roaring time of it.
Yep.
Another player has had their island
No
seized.
way. Oh my god. Yep, the Admiral's gonna get cooked now.
You're constant, and that is key.
Okay, steam motors. How many do you need? Because I totally forgot how much this is.
Stations.
Yeah. It's gonna take us a hot minute to make all of them, no pun intended. 36 tons of steam motors. How many do we have now?
Plotted.
Wait, what? Aren't you working? Oh my
Tubes
god.
await some throughput.
Jesus Christ. Well, okay, it's gonna go for like a little bit of time. 36 tons. Anybody got any steam motors? Don't you have steam motors? Thought you did.
Seductive charts bury my desk.
Quiet you, don't care. Do you have steam motors? One of these guys
My
did.
model speak. My clock will put it all on record.
You did not just tell me to speak like that, Tool. I swear. I will throw you up on a... whatever. Deal with it. Don't look at me like that. Now I'm embarrassed. You embarrass me. I swear to God I've seen some steam motors somewhere. I'm surprised why she doesn't have any for sale. She has like damn near everything else, but it doesn't matter. Okay. Can we activate one of these now? We can do the modest one for the uncommon innovations and such. And we can always take a look-see at the preparations. So we
Ship
want some of
construct.
these. Modest drink selection, some fruits for display, and always access to electricity. So let's go ahead
It's a
and...
phenomenon.
You know what? We have a little bit of everything here. Except for the grapes, we
Ship
have
construct.
the beer, and we also do have the sausages. So if we had everything maxed out, then we probably would have been able to just get this road on the show as quickly as possible. I'm going to put a buy order for that as well then. Because I would like to end this episode with having, like, all the good stuff. Wait, no.
If you eat it from the inside out, I may reciprocate.
Is that the only voice line this man has?
More than ready.
Okay, swap the skins. Swap the skins. Love it how you can easily get the fleet back together. Okay, how many steam motors do we have now? You know, I'm also going to put a buy order in for this. You never know. They might just come over and give me some.
Ready the ropes.
I have no clue. Our frigate decided it wanted to do a Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift up in there. What do you bring in? Probably champagne and schnapps. And some sausages. Okay, cool, cool, cool. We love to see it. Love to see it for sure. I hear the damn illness music again. I don't know what is happening over here, but they are getting sick so freaking
Will
much.
you work your magic for us? What we do so love to see.
Oh, sweet Jesus. This is me finding him?
Far be it from us to make the foreman work.
Oh, God. Well, you have to find this clown in this entire city. Well, you know, a good thing is he's probably just marching in the middle of the street. It should be, like, say, near... Yeah, okay, going through the streets with a placard. Now, good luck trying to find the freaking placard. Where is he? This is also a little bit of time wasted, of course, but nevertheless, we're going to try it out. Because he could be anywhere, and this place is obvious. Oh, wait, there he is. There he is. Quiet you.
Not bad for a big boss.
You know that's still better than what the artisan gave us earlier? That's crazy to me.
Stations.
How are we at now? We are at 21. We are almost there. Need just a couple more steam motors and we should be good to go.
Surely, but slowly coming along.
So if you guys don't know about the World's Fair mechanic, let me tell you. You don't
Ship
necessarily
construct.
always have to go with the last one. It is obviously going to be pretty good if you can get to that point, but just because you you know, haven't reached it does not mean that the other ones are not good exhibits as well. You still can get pretty damn decent items from each one of these. And the same goes for all the other types of exhibits. The ones for ornaments are always pretty good. Heck, when I was building Rantium, I actually spent a majority of the time in the center category, not the sumptuous category, because it was actually just better. What did we get? I didn't see. 26. How many do we need? 36? Yep. So we just need a couple more. Should be there. Anybody bring in some grapes? I don't even have any more red peppers. And you know what? How much I don't care that I don't have red peppers. Now I have to do this though. Put 100 in there. We get some more. This needs to stop up here though. Let's see. What else can we do? We still are okay-ish on jewelry, but we're going to have to bring in some more piggies. So here, do this. Let's bring in some piggies. Piggy, piggy, piggy. There we go. 269. Giggity.
We are not well matched.
Dude, you either want to be capitulating to me or you want to be an asshole. One of the two. I don't know which one is your main goal these days. 32. We only need 4 more. Okay, he's trading now. And there we go. So we got
is cut. They're streaming in.
So we got the science exhibit going. You better be kind to me. I swear. Otherwise, we're going to have a problem. There we go. There we go. I say that's a pretty damn decent news article to end the series off, honestly. With this editor, of whom is nowhere as good as you guys, and obviously Alexi. But holy crap, I'm so happy that he at least gave us a plus 10 with the investments, the exhibit, and the siege being successful, even though we lost like 75 to 8% of the fleet.
Uncompromising journalism.
Cool. I'm glad it's uncompromising, and I'm glad that you actually saw it through. Okay, so this will end probably, you know what, we are going to work on getting the advanced tools. What the hell?
You can rely on us.
How many are we at? 34. We just need 2 more steam motors, now 1. There we go. Come on. We got this. Because we had to go turn it into Archie. And I think the last one is steel beams. I'm not sure, though. Let's go turn all that into Archie. And get the wicked, awesome shipperoonie. I think this is the last one. I could be wrong, though. It's been a hot minute.
Expedition, Admiral.
He bought a share from Gravestone. Excuse you? Nope. What about this one? Have you bought any? I just don't think he has enough money to do this. We're over here making a killing, by the way. Need to go back over New World, too. I need to snag another share from him. It's just to piss him off as much as possible. You know, I live for this.
Frigate first class.
Okay. What else do we need?
Brought some joy.
Yep.
I knew you'd come through.
Nice. We got some sheet music. Oh, that's really great.
New orders, Admiral.
Pistons, arms are firing. Perfect sync. Thank you. Now, if you come across any...
A lustrous jewel in the crown.
All right, man. There she is.
Sir Archibald gives his thanks.
I love that this man talks in third person. Sometimes it's absolutely hilarious. The King Cole with this incredible gentleman that's fantastic for all of your shipyards. Legendary item. You'll love to see it. So, with that being said, my friends, that is the end of this incredible series with the World's Fair completed, and we see the fireworks above Rowan and the acquisition of our Great Eastern ship over here being the only steamship that we have, but this is obviously a quest reward. I want to thank you guys so much for being here, supporting me, supporting the channel. Hope you guys enjoyed this series. If you definitely like the save file, it's going to be on the Discord, as I mentioned earlier. Sorry that we're fast forwarding through today's episode. I definitely wanted to get to this point. And until next time, please consider like, commenting, subscribing, hitting that bell button, sharing with your friends, and I'll catch you in the next adventure of my Rantians. Really? Really, Margaret? Really? Okay, no. I'm gonna declare war on you after this is over.